Well, hey, guess what? We got 1 minute before the show starts, and you're listening to a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Well, it's called That Only Thing. Yeah, it's Crazy Love by Love Shadow. We got 1 minute before the show starts, the Mika Williams Show. So listen before we get started. And 1 minute. I kind of like this.
I like the way that you make me feel. Now slide your key in, ooh, gives me chills. And with your engine trapped between my thighs, it's a power rush, a burning bush.
Well, guess what? It's about that time. So here we go. You listen to the Meko Show, Meko Williams Show. So check it out. Here we go.
Yeah, nah, man. You know we gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gonna move y'all like this. Come on, bounce, bounce, bounce. Big girl, big girl, big girl, big girl, big girl. It's Friday night when the club lines be out the door.
Well, hey, how you guys doing out there? This is Meko Williams. Welcome to the Meko Williams Show on Pack Stereo TV, where we do it live, out of View Park, California. And guess what? I got some things that I have to, mention here about what's been going on behind the scenes and actually the responses I got from a previous show that I did on Pack Stereo TV. Let me tell you guys, there is so much going around about what I said, the show that I previously done, and also people making actual videos and actually sending them out because they're worried that I'm going to get, guess what? Yeah, the big thing we're talking about is breast implants, breast lift, cosmetic surgery, period. Well, I've always wanted to do that at some point in my life, and I've just been scared. So I, did a previous show about me wanting to and having an interest, let me slow down here, of wanting to get a breast lift, not so much of a breast implant, although that those look nice too. But, I just wanted to, see what it was like. So I actually went for a consultation with a girlfriend of mine's, to give you the last show kind of preview. And I talked about that experience, and it scared me even more so than ever. So it was one of those things where now, people have seen it on my blog talk, on my Twitter, on Tumblr, Pinterest, you name every social site that I'm at or have a profile on, they saw it. And let me tell you, I've received so many emails, so many, inboxes, people at my job. I was really shocked. I didn't think was watching, actually was watching and had a lot to say. So when your family, your friends, your fans, your co-workers, and even, people that you don't think that's actually watching you is actually watching you, that's something because they all had something to say. So I was really, happy that a lot of people were concerned in regards to feedback when it came to, telling me the business, men versus women. Some people I know, they actually, got their stuff done and it looks nice. Us women could talk about stuff like that and say it looks nice. Guys not going to say, oh, that look nice, man. You got added inches on, that look nice. They're not going to do that. And because they don't want to think, unless you're a doctor and you going, to go see your friend who's a doctor, then you see guys say that, but they don't even do it then. But for women, it's a little different because we don't really look at it that way. So we get away with that. But let me tell you something. I wanted to say big ups and shout out to the Pack Stereo chat room, Facebook chat room, and also live stream chat room. For all you guys that are there, I want to say hello. Thank you. Thank you for chiming in for tonight's show. A couple of people said, for all my blog talk listeners, they said that they're going to call in. We'll see. I put the number out there. We'll see. If not, and you want to be anonymous, that's fine. If you want to be silent, that's fine with me. But I'm going to talk about this because I didn't think that it was going to come back and, people actually think that what I got now, which is my own stuff, is implants. They think my breasts are implants now. Like they think I literally went out and got the job done. Let me show y'all. Don't judge me. Oh, really? They think I got breast implants. No, these are mines. Let me turn around. Mines. Mines. I just wanted these bad boys to sit up a little more. I know people say, did she just grab them? Yes, honey, they're mine. I can grab them. I can recycle them. I can give them away. I can touch them, whatever. They're mine. But no, there's no receipts here. So people were like, wow. But it's one thing when my regional manager of the company I work for, because I'm not going to say the name. I know I was told not to say the name. Actually pulled me aside, because he's A-type. And he said, Meko, what's this about you want some breast implants, girl, if you don't knock it off? And I was shocked because him of all people, he's so professional, he's so regiment, he's the guy everybody's scared of at work. If he comes, everybody put their heads down or they scatter, they just run because they don't want, when he comes around, it's bad news, somebody getting the pink slip, something. But when he came up to me, I thought I was in trouble. I didn't do nothing, but I thought I was in trouble. But when he came up to me and he said, and when men put their hands on their side like that, one, and start shaking their head like they're sweating, it's one of those, ooh, what I do? Because this is the GM talking. What I do? So he was like, what is this about you wanting to get breast implants, girl? And at work, you're not supposed to say, because people say, oh, sexual harassment. But, we have a good rapport. So I knew he wasn't coming from a bad place. He was coming from a good place saying it. But he said, they look fine to me. And I was like, oh, like you looking. And he was like, well, not like that, but girl, you're okay. He was like, women like you. I was like, women like me. So I forgot where I was. I was at work. I couldn't really go there with my boss. And, he's saying things. And I'm like, okay. I said, I didn't get it done. I didn't get it done. I didn't. I said, I was thinking about it. I went with a friend. While I was there, I made use of my time. I sat in the waiting room. The dude pulled me into another room where I had to, pretty much watch a video, and you might as well find out what it is that everybody's getting, sliced and diced and plugged up with. So why not? So I was like, okay, let me do that. But in the meantime and in between time, sister girl was scared. They look nice, but the one of my girlfriends who I never, ever, ever, ever thought would have had just watched the show had something to say. And she usually don't say something unless it's beneficial to her. But let me say this. She said, honey, Meko, I didn't know you wanted to get them things lifted. I said, oh, okay. She said it kind of stank. I said, well, what's the problem? I was like, you got yours done, but they're not lift. These are mine. I don't want to add it. I just want them sitting up more. She said, well, everybody woulda, coulda, shoulda have a surgeon that you can go to. So she was telling me that people are getting all kind of stuff done. And it was just the stuff that was coming out their mouths. I'm going, getting what done? They get other things. So, women can walk around and say, I got my breast done, so what? They brag about it. They showing them all, wearing a little, V t-shirts and, got the areolas sitting out, bucking up against their little, outfits with no bra on. I mean, it looks cute. But at the same time, how come nobody say nothing about no butt implants or injections? I can't get nobody to admit, even though I know they had it done, they will lie till they take it to the grave. No one won't say they got butt implants or butt injections. Now that, the only reason why I'm mentioning that because we're talking about the cosmetic stuff that I was interested in getting, not the butt part, because someone actually recently this week came up to me and asked me if I had a butt implant. And I'm like, what? But I hear that it's really huge in Atlanta. It's like the thing to do in ATL, Hot Atlanta. Yeah, it's the hold down with the stroll down in Atlanta. I'm trying to tell you, I didn't know it was an epidemic like that where people just go out and purchase ass. Could I say that? Because I didn't know that it was the thing to do. I mean, it supersedes getting breast implants, but I couldn't believe I had to defend my butt cheeks. What kind of mess is that? Where somebody come up and say, hey girl, how you doing? You know, those looking kind of nice. I'm like, those? What's those you're talking about? Well, you know, that right there, you know, the left and the right. And you know, when people talk to you and they're not specific and they're just, you know, just all over the place and you don't know where they're coming from, you want them to say, well, what are those? Those right there. What are you talking about? You know, especially the country folks. I got to say this because it was a country girl who did it. I said, okay, so what are you talking about? I was like, my breasts or my butt? She was like, your butt. And I said, well, you think I purchased? She was like, well, everybody else do. She said, Nicki Minaj do. She said, everybody else do. She said, everybody getting butt injections where they putting in. And people, be careful if you go out there and get it. Guys, y'all get it too. I have some friends that are transgenders that's getting out there getting it done. And, you know, they some of them, they said it's dangerous because not everybody using the appropriate material to inject you with. And people saying that they're using that caulking stuff for your house, that they're dripping people off. I forgot, it's white in a little plastic container. And they're injecting that into people's skin and breaking out, having infections, and next thing you know, you're going to go get your money back and go whoop dudes behind, but he gone. He in left shop, cleaned up, got his money, and gone to the next city, next client. So, you know, there's people out there that's putting cement mix, and I'm hearing about that. Somebody in Miami, Florida had an incident where somebody was injecting them with that and they got an infection, had to go and get it scraped out, and at the same time infected so bad that they showed it on YouTube as a sore, and it just got real nasty. I don't know all the ins and outs about this stuff. It's not my thing. But that's not something I'm looking forward to even getting nor looking into, okay? I'm blessed and I'm happy. You know, I think everybody at some point in their life want to change a little something, but when you have to think about it and it's a permanent thing, you got to really ask yourself, do the pros and cons and see if it's something you really want, because it's permanent. Now, I was telling, you know, Mario, you know, since he's sitting here, you know, not to throw him in the mix on my show like that, but I was telling Mario that I have a girlfriend who actually called me and told me that she got her private, you know, done. And I'm like, what? You could do that? You know, me, because I'm not in the mix like that. But she was like, yeah, girl. And I'm going to get to you more. I'm coming down Hensley Lane in a few minutes, because girlfriend was talking and actually showed me. Now, I know y'all women out there go, she did not do that, girl. Yes, she showed me her twat. Okay, so I asked, I said, well, when she volunteered the information, she's like, yeah, girl, you could get that done too. And I'm like, ooh, you know, get what done? Yes, twat. She could get her cootie cat, twat, her little sister, whatever you want to call it, her vagina. You could say the other P-U-S-S-Y, whatever you want to call it. Because, you know, somebody just made a little comment off the camera, you know, but I'm just saying, you could get that done. And I didn't know you could get that done. And, you know, when Mario Hensley said, oh, that's not new. They do it all the time. And I'm not knowing, because that's not my thing. But she actually said, I'll show you. And I was like, oh, wow. So she had on a little mini skirt. And let me stand up so you can see how short it was. About right here. Yeah, it was like right here. Okay. The skirt was that short. And she had on G-string. So she just flopped her little self on the floor and spread her legs and pulled her little G-string over her. And she's like, it look cute, huh? I'm like, oh, wow. You know, what do you say to somebody doing something like that in front of you if you're not a guy, or if you're not a person of, you know, that's into the same gender sex? You're like, okay. Because a lot of women don't be trying to look at each other's stuff, let alone their own stuff, unless they're trying to go into it and have a sexual or fantasy or a fetish or something, or they on that on that side of the planet. But I'm just saying, I looked at it and I was like, you can't see anything, nothing. It's just closed. Let me show you how, give you a visual with my hands, and it was like that, closed, folded in. It looked like it looked like a hot dog bun. That's why I told Mario it looked like a hot dog bun. And she said she paid so much money to get that done because she's in a certain industry. I don't knock nobody, but she's still my girl. I knew her since junior high school, and different strokes for different folks, but she's in the porn industry. And I was like, okay, but she was like, yeah, the guys love it. And I'm like, okay. Wow. Okay, so they like it. She's making her money. She's doing whatever. But I just wouldn't have thought. I hear that you could get injections. What they call that? Botox? You can get it down there too? I'm thinking, what if you gonna walk funny? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sitting up here. I had to think about that one because it was bigger than my thumb. Okay? Bigger than that. That's like 2 mini wee-wees. I mean, I'm sorry. Hey, what are you supposed to say to that? What are you supposed to... Okay, so if you're going to go out there and get all this stuff done, just do your research. And, I just hate when you get old. And I don't mean just regular old. I had to tell my daughter, I said, you have elders, and then you have older elders, for her to look at it a certain way as far as ranking, because she looks at my mom as an elder and she don't think that's too old, but she thinks it's old, and then she thinks her mom is an older elder because that's her mother and is higher up in authority. So when you get that up in age and gravity takes its place, that ain't gonna sit. Either it's gonna sit there and everything else is gonna fall, or either it's gonna fall lower than everything else when it falls. I don't know. I just wait and see when I get there and I hear some of the friends, if they still alive, God forbid anything happened to them, that they actually will be able to look at it and go, but I got this done, and child, so it's one of those things like Mario had said last previous show, how you gonna get something done and constantly keep getting it done, and you grow old and they still looking perky, but all your skin wrinkled like a pug dog. He didn't say that, I'm just, paraphrasing and adding my twist, but seriously, you ever seen a pug dog and a neck and what they call a hairless cat? Put them two together. I'm just saying, put them two together. Put them together. Okay? It's going to be one of those, yikes. Scary movie. That's all I'm going to say to that. Scary movie. So I actually want to play this video clip because PMC, my brother, Pack Stereo fam, had really thought that I was going to get it done because he inboxed me. He sent this video out to everybody, and I'm going, I didn't do it. And I mean, he was dead serious. So I guess anytime one of us go out of whack, or he think one of us going off to the left, he'll make a video. So I know how to get his attention now. So let me go ahead and show you this. I'm going to click right over to it. It's on my Facebook page if you happen to be on it. So I'm going to show you this and play it. So just listen and see what he said to me.
You're already blessed. Don't mess with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Treat it like a car that has a warning. You maintain it. Do your self-exams. Do your mammograms.
Well, I'm showing it on my live
Everything
stream.
you're supposed to do, but
And
don't enhance it with aftermarket or non-factory parts. It's just going to blow it out. You don't want to do that. So my advice to you again is don't do it. Blessings to you, lady. Have a good day.
Well, that was PMC. He used a lot of things in regards to car parts. So, I don't know what to say to that. I was like, what? I told him, I said, thank you for your concerns and love the advice, bro. No worries. LOL. I'm not getting no breast implants, bro. He said, oh, Lord, thank you. Like, Meet the Browns. It was the thank you, type of thing. That's how he typed it out. And he said, I will be at work, so I will be with you in spirit. Love you, lady, and please don't get them jugglers done. I said, okay. Okay, because it was one of those things where you go, wow. Yeah, it was a wild moment. It was one of those. And I just didn't understand why he did. At first I was like, I just got a tag for a video. Okay, cool. But, on that note, I'm going to end on that, because a lot of people thought that I got it done. Now, I don't know what the recovery time for that is to get a breast job done, whether it's a lift. I mean, they have different procedures, lift versus implants and anything else. I don't know what the recovery time is. So that's something you're going to have to Google and find out for yourself. So, you guys are listening to the Miko Williams Show. And yeah, if you want to call into the show, you can call into 1-855-345-3791. If you want to voice your opinion, if you want to come on to the second segment. But you know what? I'm sitting up here just giggling, silently, because it's one of those, did he just say that? Did he just make a clip and try to warn me about that? Well, he got love for me. So that's pretty much it on that note. But I do have to say this, so let me go ahead and do something a little different, because I don't want to, scare you guys. But I am going to play something, and we'll be right back. Well, you know. Hey, you guys, you're listening to the Meko Williams Show, and I had to play this for our little break time, and I'm going to go ahead and, go into our next thing here, and, let you guys hear something. We'll be right back. Thank you for joining the show, and here we go.
Just have my pill.
Okay. Right after I text back Khadijah.
Are you for real texting other girls right now?
Khadijah, my friend.
A man cannot just be friends with a girl named Khadijah. Naked!
Keep it down, keep it down.
Keep it down? I'm the speaker, dummy. Naked! Naked!
You like that?
Oh, what did you do to her?
Just changing the songs.
He was texting other girls. Get out. Bye bye, boo boo.
Welcome back to the Meko Williams Show. I thought that was so funny. The pink pill talking smack. And I got to say, she had Nicki Minaj back. So, dude was out of here. Oh my God. Well, I have some more news, and I wanted to talk about something that was very dear to me. And it's part of my reality, because that's what the first segment of the show is, Miko's reality. And actually, it was about my daughter. She actually, let me give shout out to Dee Dee's dance studio, which is located in Inglewood, California, and also in Los Angeles, California. And Dee Dee Studio is a dance center for Wisdom Academy for young scientists, up and coming young scientists. And my daughter is no longer with the school because she's transferred in Atlanta to another science academy, which is a private school. And I didn't know that they were affiliate schools. affiliated schools, and they have some connections in Cummings, Georgia. And she was nominated for the Children United Nations International Awards, and also for the magazine, and also nominated for United Nations Environment Program, where she's actually helping out with, you know, things that people get involved for young scientists or young children who are interested in science, for managing, I guess, the universe, planeteers. So a planetarian, or I think I said it right. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But she's going to be in the magazine, and where you could find the website if you're interested in applying, or if your kids are interested in science or any type of aerospace or dealing with the stars, the universe, and the galaxy. It's www.unep.org. And it's really nice. It's very diverse, very high achievers. And I was shocked because she sent me her booklet from last time, and she actually put in there, because I was shocked, because I didn't know she wanted to be a veterinarian, which most kids, that's one of the few that they like, is to be a veterinarian. I wanted to be a veterinarian when I first started, because I love animals. But my daughter, I'll just show this, kind of, let me see, wanted to do this, and she switched over to loving planets. So I said, oh, wow. So she's like, Mom, I don't think I want to do the veterinarian thing anymore. And I said, okay. She said, I want to be an astronaut. She goes, Mom, are there any African American astronauts, female astronauts? I said, yeah. She said, well, how many are there? I said, I don't know. I said, but I think it's one or two. And I said, I'm not even quite sure about the second one. But I know for sure it's one. And I said, we can look her up on Google. So we did, and she loved it. She was like, well, I'm going to be number 2. So you never know who you're raising. You never know. You just never really know. So she gets in my behind about a couple of things. I was in the kitchen when she was here in LA. And I how you get your water from your refrigerator. And she said, that asteroid juice sure do taste good, does it? And when little kids tell you, because she's 10 years old, tell you something like that, you're like, what? You're looking at your kid like, what do you mean asteroid juice? And so she's like, you really think water comes from God? She said, it does, but not the way that you think it does. And you kids say things and make you feel stupid. They do. They don't care. So I'm like, well, what do you mean by that? She said, I'm going to show you. So, when they say, I'm going to show you, you got to back up for a minute. You got to breathe, make sure they're not going to do something that's going to be destructive. So she sat me down in the living room, and she watched this channel, and I forgot the name of the channel, but I know it's the show, the program is called How the Universe Works. So I sat there with her. I wasn't that interested in it, but she was like, Mom, come on. And I was like, okay. So I was like, well, can we do some popcorn while we watch it? She said, sure, yeah, let's do that. So we sat there, and man, did I learn some stuff. Now, I tell you, people are so worried about some stuff, so much stuff that's so this small. I mean, like the size of a flea that's on this planet. By the time you open your eyes to the stuff out there and what's going on that we could possibly be hit, I mean, it might not be new news for anybody out there, but for me, it was new, and it was news. And it made me just go, okay, I need to change my way of thinking. Because she kind of scared me with that. She's naming all the planets, and she's asking me how many suns. And I'm thinking it's just one sun. She's like, no, Mom, it's several. Ours is like real small compared to the bigger ones out there. And I'm like, okay. So I'm going to, I don't want to tell her that I didn't know all that. You always feel stupid. So I went, after she went to bed, I went and Googled everything she was saying, like magnetar and, black hole and how they're formed, and, the steam rays in the sky and all kind of stuff, the difference between a star and a sun and a planet. I mean, and all these other things. And she said, Mom, you think Pluto is still a part of our solar system? I was scared to answer because I haven't went and go check. And I said, I think so. She said, no, It's a dwarf now. It's not even. I went and Googled that, and she was right. I said, God dang it. So she is a tough cookie. She is so bright. So big ups to my boo. But I wanted to show you guys this, and so you guys could see it. I'm actually holding it up, and she's like at the corner right here. And I'm gonna kind of let me see what camera could I put this on. She's in the corner. She's representing Egypt because they have to learn how to speak in their language. So she had a crash course. It was six students all together, 3 girls and 3 boys, African Americans, being challenged mentally to overachieve their normal academics. And she had a crash course of 12 weeks where she had to learn the basics of how to speak in Arabic. And I don't know how to speak in Arabic. So she's asking me, and she's reciting these words to me and everything else, and how to do it in phrase. And they actually supposed to go over there when they she actually got a scholarship, and I didn't know that you could get a scholarship at the age of 10. And it's to go over there. They have a program where you can go to Africa as almost like a minor, exchange student. And what they do is they have a month trip there. The parents have to pay, and they pay half, you pay half. And they go over there and they explore. They learn all the stuff over there. It's like almost. I look at it like a trip. Almost like a expedition. So that's what she's getting geared towards doing, and she's in the book for it. She made the top 3 out of the girls, and the top third out of all the kids that applied and actually were honored. So my baby doing her thing. So mommy has to keep doing her thing because baby's watching mommy. And she tells me, she said, Mommy, you can't quit and you can't fail. Or that means I'm going to have to do the same thing. So she's putting the pressure on me. So, when kids say things like that to you, you go, ooh, if you don't shut up. But you can't tell them that. So, I just wanted to let you guys know that my baby is actually doing her thing, and she's been nominated, and she's in the magazine. And, when you get kids that are African American that's talking about being a veterinarian, being a pilot, because one of the little boys in the book said they want to be a pilot, and you have the little girl saying they want to be an astronaut, you don't hear kids really talking like that anymore. They're picking the fields of athlete, rappers, and, things that is quick money, because that's all they're exposed to majority of the time. So to hear my daughter wants to be an astronaut is a good thing, but it's scary because she's going to go up, and I'm not going to be able to see her for a certain amount of time because I'm being selfish. So on that note, I have to ask my compadre over here, Mr. Mario Hemsley, how do you, what do you feel about that? And what do you think about this, her journey? Because it's a heck of a journey being responsible for a planet or several planets and re-reporting to Earth about what could happen to us as far as what's coming, So how do you feel about that? Look how he looked up. He gave a look like he was on Sesame Street. Look how, yeah, put the camera on him. Put the camera on him. Not me, put it on him. Because, I can't, unless he want to volunteer his actual occupation, Come on, Mario. Speak, my man. Speak, brother. Speak. And, oh, by the way, she is watching. Her daddy let her watch. Yeah, she's watching. Yeah, so, slow your roll. So what you going to say to my baby because she watching?
Never invite people to speak out of nowhere when they're on your show.
That's okay. But, baby, Mario,
especially when they have no idea
you asked
I know.
Mario,
so working on other things.
Mario, just talk to baby. What advice do you have for my baby?
I'm working on something else over here.
Well, just say
So
something encouraging.
Well, be strong, study hard, and remember, life is a journey.
Autumn, I know you're laughing. So now, Mario Hemsley said something to you, so go to bed, girl. Your daddy let you stay up just so you can see Mario say something.
Dream.
And Victor is over here giggling, so you can FaceTime him another time. But, yeah, go to bed now. It's past your bedtime, so that kind of shocked Mario because he wasn't ready for that. But that's pretty much my news and my reality. So right after this, we'll be right back. Yeah. Check it out. Ooh. Watch out. Do that one more time on the Meko Williams Show. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're listening to the Meko Williams Show with your host, Meko Williams. Let's go. Oh, mean. Did you hear that? Let's try that one more time. Ready? Go. On the Meko Williams Show.
Shout out to Pack Stereo with Meko Williams, Victor Allen, and Marion Hemsley. Keep listening, y'all. They be doing their thing, playing the right tunes, and just they make it make you feel at home when you listen to them. And when I get a chance, just take a listen to Pack Stereo TV. It's always popping up. One love.
Bump It or Junk It, where we showcase your indie artists. I'm your host, Meko Williams. Let's go.
The current state of music is always changing as we slowly embrace a full digital life revolution. Uploading acapellas, drum beats, and guitar riffs to the World Wide Web from one countryside to the next. It's an international love affair, and new music is our gift to the free world. Our freedom of expression is only limited by our creativity, so we stand together, and because of it, our voices are unlimited. We represent every corner of
Well, hey, welcome back to the show. Yes, this is the second part of the show. It's called Bump It or Junk It, where we showcase your indie artists, where we rate them on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 to 5 being we dump it or we junk it, and actually 6 and above, we bump it, meaning that you like it, you can constantly listen to it, and you wouldn't mind grooving it, you know, in your car or in the kitchen, whatever you're doing, you would like it. So actually, this is a little different because usually I pull most of the indie artist music from CC Mixter and other various places of artists who are indie artists that's up and coming that really want to showcase their, you know, music here on Pack Stereo TV on Bump It or Junk It show with me, Meko Williams, as the host. And I got quite a few emails in regards to when am I going to actually pull from the people who submitted their stuff, and that's going to be coming up next week. But I do have to run some things through before I do that, because some of you guys have habits of, you know, taking and snipping and looping and, you know, stealing other people's stuff, not having complete rights or any rights to use it, and then I get flagged, and I'm not losing nothing for you guys on that part. So I got to work that out. So other than that, to get back to the previous show, we did mention about Mario Hemsley being on Reverb Nation, which the women said we have one more song that I didn't get a chance to play from the previous. So we go continue and start off where we left off on that. And also from Victor Allen. So ladies, I actually said that I do apologize because last time I ran out of time in regards to what you guys wanted to hear from Mario Hemsley on the Reverb Nation. Even though I gave the site to where you can actually go and look him up and find the information, you could seek it yourself and actually hear his music, and also Victor Allen's music as well. But for some reason, the ladies said that they like what I like, and it was the cookie jar. So this is by Mario Hemsley, and I would like for him to, at any given time, tell why he wrote this, what was coming up, and which cookie jar he was talking about, because y'all shocked me when you said the cookie jar. I liked it for various reasons, but the women said this was the last pick of the bunch, you know, last pick out of the bunch, which was the last one, and it was one that I liked. So Mario, you want to go ahead and, you know, spill your guts on why you titled it the cookie jar, and what was you thinking when you wrote it before I play it?
A lot of the songs that you get to hear instrumental versions have also vocal versions. Maybe they just weren't finished, because typically, even when we would do a song that was instrumental that we liked, it's very hard for instrumental songs to be hits. So we would tend to write lyrics to them no matter what. Now, Cookie Jar, we just never finished, but there was a line that went in it that was, "Won't you just admit it? Now I know you did it. Won't you just admit it? I caught your hands in the cookie jar." Now you can imagine what they were talking about.
Well, that sounded like somebody cheating.
Well, a lot of my songs, the writing got better when I was more willing to reveal or be more personal. So a lot of the songs are semi-autobiographical in that it was really about someone telling me they were caught me.
Oh, you was the...
Won't you just admit it? Now I know you did it. Won't you just admit it? I caught your hands in the cookie jar.
Oh, Mario. Was there any truth to it?
It was an imagination
He ain't gonna,
situation.
look, he's not going to
It's
incriminate
my
himself.
mind. I as a writer, I would tend to take people and situations and combine them
Oh,
in different
okay.
ways creatively. So sometimes a song may actually be someone talking to me as
Oh.
opposed to me talking to
To
someone.
them. Got you.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
'cause some of
now
them
that's
are
different.
that.
That's a flip.
Well, that's because in writing it, I would imagine myself as my exes. That was one of my common things. I would imagine
Was that
myself.
hard to do? Because that's like
No.
stepping out of
They-
yourself.
They would
and-
argue. See, I only reason I
See,
smile is like
oh, wait a minute.
at the time that these things were being done, I often told them. So some of the songs, like Audrey, and there's a song that specifically
For her?
that it's not for. She's the focus of the song. It was a conversation. It was about the song's actually about how she felt about me.
Ooh, girl, if you watching this show, we about to listen to this.
She knows. No,
Ooh.
she knows it. She knows
No,
all
I'm
about
sure
this.
she does.
Yeah, she knows all about it.
Because
But-
if you guys had a conversation and the song came out later, I'm sure
Yeah.
she knows. She keeps up with all your stuff
right,
currently.
she knows. She knows the song is
Oh.
about. Yeah, so sometimes it would. So this one was, caught your hands in the cookie jar.
Dang, let's listen to this. I got to hear this. Here we go. Let's listen to this. Here we go, ladies. This is what you picked. This is Mario Hemsley on Reverb Nation. Cookie jar. Did he get caught? Or did the other person?
See, the song was kind of a
Catch him.
sexy vibe. See,
I like it, though.
maybe that's why y'all liked it, huh?
Yep.
Because it had the sex.
I did, because it was a jazz sexy.
Yeah, it's a jazz sexy.
So listen to the song, call into the show if you want to rate or talk to Mario Hemsley Meko about this song. You got the number. Uh-oh, we got a person that's in the queue. Well, if you're listening on Blog Talk, hold on after this song, and when we get finished with this song, we'll open up the phone line for you. Thank you. That Mario, that's nice. Ooh, no wonder why my
Robert Pace.
sister said that about you. What happened?
Robert Pace on bass and guitar.
Oh, okay.
Irvin Foster keyboard.
Okay. We need to get them back.
Write them on Facebook.
I'm definitely gonna do that. Uh-oh.
Won't you just admit it? Caught your hands in the cookie jar.
Oh, this is sexy too.
We never finished those drums. That's one of the things I noticed.
I can't believe that you didn't finish this. It's a lot of stuff that you didn't get a chance to finish.
Oh yeah,
I'm like sick of that.
A lot of songs. We wrote a lot. We have a lot of songs partially done.
I know. And caller in the caller queue, last 4 digits, 4855. Hold on after the song, and I'm gonna open it up, and you tell me how you like the song. So get ready. People in the chat room, thank you. Go ahead and give your rating for this. I give it a 10. I'm already sold. I know. People on Facebook, go ahead. I see you guys. Yeah. Somebody gave it a 7. Somebody said 6 plus 1. Okay, that's still a 7. Yeah, I'm pulling from 2 chat rooms here.
See, I give it a 7.
I say 10. Hell with
Yes,
that.
thank you. I never finished the drums.
Even though it's not finished.
What happened was Robert was here, so we laid the bass and guitar because he was here. He was jamming. Robert Pace. Doing it.
See, you could sing something to this. Real nice.
And the ending part, yeah.
Yeah, that was me. Main piano work. I hear that
Right
loop.
caller.
I hear that loop. All right. So now we're going to open up the phone line so we can actually take the... We're going to turn this down a little bit. Ooh, that was mean. So, hey, welcome to Bumper the Junkie. You're on live with Meko Williams at Pack Stereo TV. For all my blog talk callers, caller 4855. How you doing? Are you there?
I'm doing good.
Oh my God. Hey, sweetie, how are you? Tell us what state and city you're calling from.
California. This is Margot.
Hi, Miss Margot. Thank you.
Hi,
I like
how
that
you doing,
too.
Miss Michelle?
I'm doing pretty well. So, how did you like this?
It's tranquil and sexy.
Yes.
It's two things.
Yeah.
It's tranquil and sexy, and it's a nice melody. Soothing.
What would you give it on the scale of 1 to 10? How would you rate it? What would you give it on the scale of 1 to 10? 1 being low, 10 being the highest.
Oh, definitely a 10.
See, what did I say, Mario? You need to fit. See,
Thank you, Margot.
The person that wrote this is sitting right here.
Thank you, Margot. You know, it's one of those ones that it was Meko went and found this stuff.
I sure did.
She's been digging into our past, and it's so funny. And this is stuff that was never finished. Even though we went on and we put it out there for people to have because, you know, we just got tired of having stuff in the closet. So, I really appreciate the fact that you enjoy it. And go on. Maybe you can go by the site and get it. I think you can get a free copy of that. I think it's up there.
Ooh, on Reverb Nation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Reverb Nation.
Yep.
And what I'll do, I'll put it on my webpage and also on Facebook, so you guys are able to just, you know, click onto the link and it takes you right there
Give
to
it to
it.
your friend.
Yes, I've been shouting you out, but you know, I've been having this secret little, you know, thing with the women as far as how they rate Mario's music. Now, Mario Hensley actually wrote this. He said it's not finished. Can you believe that?
Wow.
That's the same response.
It sounds good to me. I give it a 10.
That's
Yeah,
right.
definitely.
See? Well, hold on there, Marco, because we got another, song that's by Victor Allen. He, too, had some things out there.
Okay.
And we're going to listen to it real quick. And it's called Around. Let's see what, because that was what they picked. So, Victor, here we go.
Oh, you're funny. Yes.
Okay.
Listen to this and let's see what we like about this one. So hold on. We'll come right back to you. Thank you for actually coming into the show.
Okay.
Recorded live at one of our pajama parties.
Lord have mercy.
Back in the day.
A little nasty.
200 people have been
Oh, I like how that's how you say that.
Victor Allen wrote the lyrics for this. This is listen closely.
Girl,
oh,
I wonder if you had a love
someone who would want to just give their all. Well, I guess it's time for you to know that I'm in love with you, girl.
Put you on hold, baby.
You see, love is something real. Girl, you know it's time to let you feel. Don't you ever go away. Please just stay around. Ooh, girl, around. Oh, yeah, yeah. You see, and every time you walk this way, I don't know what I am just going to say. All I need for you is just stay around. Oh, around. Oh, girl, and my love, don't you feel? Girl, I'm always here. I will be there for you. And if you want to be with me, all you gotta do, baby, just stay around. Oh, lady, around and hold. Yeah, yeah, baby, yeah, yeah.
Live at the pajama party.
You'll have to do this again.
That's why he was singing so hard. He wanted to get
He's
something.
trying to get the women.
That's right. He wanted to know his name.
You see, love is something real, yeah. All you gotta do is feel it, baby. And, I never let you go, baby. Yeah. Oh, baby, I won't let you go, no, 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 girl.
Poor baby singing his heart out just to get some butt. Oh,
I just
Lord.
stay, girl.
Not just
He
any
sound
butt.
good. He sound good,
It's a
though.
pajama party butt.
Oh, God.
That's that good butt.
Only in your
That's
clique.
just, not just Chuck roast.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, my love, I won't let you go, not for a minute around. I'll be there, yeah.
Yeah.
All you have to do is stay, girl.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and turn this down because we just got Mr. Charles, who actually said something. He said, I'd give it a 10. Nobody would know he didn't finish the drums. Sweetie, I'm with you. You're talking about the first song. Right. You gave it a 10. So that's 2 women and 1 guy gave your stuff a 10, Mario. So that should tell you something.
Thank you.
So hopefully I didn't chop up your name, sweetie. Charles, I don't know how to say your last name. I want to say Cabrilla. So, go ahead and give that shout out on Mario Hensley page. Thank you.
You know I want you.
That's right. You're listening to some live rough recording. This is live from the pajama party.
All you got to do, yeah.
Hold his robe with one hand and snapping his fingers together.
Lord have mercy.
Around.
He just had to be there.
Ooh, yeah.
We had our best pajamas. That's Vic what he was wearing.
Thank you.
Hey, you're listening to Bump It or Junk It with your host, Meko Williams on Pack Stereo TV. And guess what? There's some things that we're liking on here. And I have to say big ups to all the ladies who actually picked that number 1 choice called Cookie Jar, which was one of my favorites out of Mario Hensley rack of all things on Reverb Nation. Actually, with Victor Allen, it was called Around, also on Reverb Nation, that we all kind of got together and came onto a real nice number 10 for that as well. So some of the people on Facebook are chiming in and listening. And Margot, thank you, sweetie. As always, you're welcome. And hopefully everything is going well with you. And I am peeping out your Facebook profile pic, girlfriend. Go ahead. I see you killing it. And Mr. Charles, yeah, thank you, sweetie. And I'm sure Mario Hensley appreciate that. So if you're listening to the show and you like what you hear, don't forget to chime in on Tuesday nights, because guess what? We have a show called The Quiet Storm where you are the DJ and we facilitate and we play what you put out there on the playlist in regards to the theme that Mario Hensley set. So that starts at 8 o'clock on Tuesday night, p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So mark your calendar for that time. Get your playlist ready. The best of the best songs that you think you can actually beat us with. And let's see how you do. And don't forget, every Sunday night, like today, at 7:30, you're listening to The Meko Williams Show and also Bump It or Junk It, where we showcase indie artists. The first segment is My Reality. So make sure you tell a friend, like, share, and actually, get more people to come and listen to the show, because we like that type of treatment. Don't forget to go to social media, to Twitter. Hashtag Pax Stereo, P-A-X, the word stereo, TV, no space, all together. Hashtag Meko Williams, Mario Hensley, Victor Allen, The Meko Williams Show, Bump It or Junk It, and also The Quiet Storm. So that's a lot to do, I know, but we love that treatment. We love it very much. So if you haven't listened to the show, we will rebroadcast it. You can check it out the next day. I say within a 48-hour turnaround for you guys at the most. So, hold your horses. And if you like what you heard, go on my Facebook and write about it. And if you like how I sound, because everybody wants to know how I sound, go to www.stik.com/Meko Williams number 37 and give a review on how you like me, the show, and what you heard. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself. We're going to be out in a few, but we're going to give a recap because someone actually wants to call in, and you got about 3 minutes to do that. If I don't see you call in, then oh well. But if you didn't hear the show earlier, the first segment, we talked about Meko 1 breast implants, more likely the lift procedure and not the implants, because I got enough to work with. If you didn't know, now you know. So don't forget to take down the show number, which is 1-855-345-3791. You can call in anytime the show's airing live and hear us and talk to us and participate. For the Quiet Storm, we'd rather you go to the chat room. Okay, so without further ado, and that being said, we actually are done for tonight, and I really appreciate it. All my Blog Talk people, thank you for listening to the show and chiming in. And I'm your host, Meko Williams on Pax Stereo TV, and we'll see you again. I'm out.
Yeah. Nah, man, we gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gonna move y'all like this. Come on, bounce, bounce, bounce. Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl. Friday night when the club lines be out the door.